only with a single player to defend on B as well. And he's actually down deep on short. Okay, Sikta didn't spot him there. He mustn't have actually looked all the way in against the wall. So HiGHLiGHTS is somehow able to come away with a kill. Unfortunately, no more to go his way before that bomb now is going to be planted. He did fall, and it's going to be a 4-on-4 retake. There is a kit for SiGMA, but do they notice the player still lurking in the ladder? They go ahead and check it anyway, and despite the Glock being up close right in his face, USP is going to come out on top. A second entry now on towards HS on the short pillar, and it's just crumbling for Levadia there, not able to hold any of them off on that after plant. A case for everyone pretty much right now. The rifles really need to get a few kills out of this one. Not having really any utility for a retake makes it that if it ends up in a 5-on-5, their chances are going to be quite diminished. So thankfully they are able to pick one off. Adrian just runs through the bench smoke, and a nice transfer onto that second player as well. Leaves it now again firmly in the hands of OneTap, and there you go. It's not going to be a single casualty even. A bomb plant is a decent find, but well, that might work actually. They're going to pile out ramp just as the player who was in on the A bomb site there begins to fall away. The problem is they can't get any of the kills. Not able to deal with the man upstairs. Neck also, as you can see on the site, will be a bit of an issue for them, although HiGHLiGHTS starts to pull out a little bit on his back pocket there. 2 kills up close on that Tech 9. No one back towards the CD spawn right now. They actually decide they want to take the fights, I believe. Instead, it's going to be deep mollies. Good start with HiGHLiGHTS getting the initial kill, but unfortunately they won't be able to fly down in towards connector after already a couple players have pushed their way through. So they know they have ground covered. The problem is the T's do still want to take the fight, but Adrian just cannot be taken out of stairs. It is his best because they do need to try and play off the bomb. The problem is this flank just won't be no? Okay, yeah, never mind. No point finishing that word. It was completely wrong. ZFX gets the flick around, barely spots Modo. With that takes the shoulder, but a jump up is just too ambitious. It's actually going to be the ace in the end for Adrian. As mid-control this time does at least look to be a focus with the T side. Unfortunately, they're not going to be, well, fortunately I suppose they're not going to be catching too much aggression up mid itself, but they do end up getting Rocco. Apps happens. There's a player on bench and one in towards the van, and they just didn't expect Swifter's position. Easy pick off of 2, including the man who was coming up far back on short, and HiGHLiGHTS has gone ahead and dropped the bomb, so that lurk of HS can't really do anything anymore. No one even tried to come around through jungle, which was unfortunate. It's a trap. It was a trap. It didn't work, sadly, but he does some pretty decent damage and then gets counter spammed as the short aggression comes in as well. That's the bomb now dropped. Okay, this very quickly began to unravel. They have a molly, which could maybe help out towards jungle, looking like it was going to be punished, but no. Caesar manages to catch the kill onto HiGHLiGHTS, and suddenly the 2-on-2 starts to look a little bit more doable. As I said, there's still a molly there as well that, if put in towards maybe under window from window itself, could have been no idea. It's even a possibility. The spam though up short does decent damage eventually to finish then as well for Swifter. HiGHLiGHTS is not going to have the same success though up in the apartment. His teammates are still holding on, but eventually, as I said, that flank would be a bit of an issue. It doesn't seal the deal on the round though by any means. It's still going to be HiGHLiGHTS left, has been obtained, but still, it's a little bit awkward. He needs to try and force that 1v1 before the rotation comes in from Kitchen, and, well, he can't even win it, unfortunately. Really seen this tried in a while. Nades don't actually do all that much damage, but, well, they don't actually check up close on short either, unfortunately, as they come out, despite the flashes actually working and blinding up Swifter. It's given pretty much free reign, and with that, it's only HS again left standing, this time in a 1-on-4. There you go, around the edge of the smoke, just as it fades. Do not bode well right now at all for Levadia. Good damage, though. Adrian, who's been a nuisance to them so far, is taken low early on and then taken out by the nade as the operator gets baited slightly and dinked up, but he still lands the shot on HS. That's going to be a little bit of a frustrating one. Damage at least dealt, but now on the 4-on-4, it's really one that could still go either way. Swifter with a strong position in jungle. They're going to swing, but none of them are looking at him initially. It's 2 kills for Swifter with minimal effort. Leaving it now in the 3-on-2. SiGMA's in on the ramp, aggressive, ready to go ahead and either work for the retake or push, kill anyone who pushes towards him, rather. Leaving it all on ZFX, and at the moment it's pinned in, unfortunately. What a shot, though, on towards SiGMA. He had got that shot on HiGHLiGHTS then as well. Good damage by Caesar there, unfortunately. Couldn't get the finish, and Adrian's actually going to catch Sikta jumping out of Palace as well. The advantage, he probably would have seen the head again. Will now try and challenge Connector instead, and with that walks into the crosshair of the op. Straightforward. Should be a pretty much now only Vista standing if they're with the final 2. 11-0. Smokes are deep everywhere except for the CT spawn. Is that the smoke they were intending to use? I guess it was. Wrap around in through triple, allow for the double peek. They do actually catch Smek with it, of course, but Swifter was at least able to get the one trade, but this is looking to be the best opportunity for her round as of yet. 4-on-2, easily the best position they've been in. Modo and HiGHLiGHTS may as well give it a go, I suppose, at this point, considering they have the money to work with, at least on most of the players. They could get another kill, a couple kills, rather. It could have at least impacted the buy in the fall. Need to consistently put these rounds together. Well, that should be a free kill anyway. ZFX. What? Okay, I'm sorry, but someone needs to clip that because that was just stupid as hell. Oh, he just got 360'd on LAN, man. Two incredible opening picks for the off of ZFX and a decent position again with a 3-on-2. Modo landed a nasty shot to at least give them a fighting chance, but he gets wallbanged to bits, leaving it all to HiGHLiGHTS now. Sent around in jungle as well. Yeah, spots them making their way in now. He wants the ninja. Okay, is this going to happen? Does he have time? I think it's already too low, unfortunately, according to the thing up in the corner. But yeah, gave it a go. I admire the drive, but 2 rounds in a row. That's what's important. Smek closes to 5-7. A dangerous weapon from under Palace. It's actually a wallbang from the USP in the end that gets the kill on Vista. Sick, they're going to be able to come through with one as well, so it looks like they're handling these USPs pretty well anyway. Dangerous though, line up close in the smokes against pistols. But Sick in this game, it has mostly been off the back of the individuals, so it may not hold them back too much. HiGHLiGHTS has already gotten 2 as I say that, as well as they pile out B. The bomb's being dropped as well, so that's fully committed to the bomb site. And it doesn't seem like they're going to have any chance getting back in at this point. It is the heads just all toppling. Sick that actually lurking in jungle though is going to get a kill, but I mean, now that he's left alone, they know where he is. They can just keep this bomb on lock and B with no real need to throw away any more players and give Sikta a chance, because the last couple of days he has been one of the standout players here for Levadia. So if anyone could make this happen, I definitely would say he's one of the men. Unfortunately, it's not going to be right now. Modo hits that final shot. It's 12. Feels like a long time ago now somehow, even though it was only a half ago. As well, the CTs decide to counter the aggression up short. The flashes are perfect. ZFX and Caesar, rather, who get it all done. I forgot how to pronounce his name for a moment, and well, that took me off track as the action kept going on short. It's going to be trades back and forth, leading to a 2-on-1. I was going to say with the bomb at least being planted, though, there was some hope, but Adrian can't make his misses. Oh, already an opening kill from OneTap. That is not a great sign. Obviously, they'll try and get a kill over this smoke. If they don't get a very fast kill, then really saving the weapons has got to be the best option, and I think it'll be confirmed with that frag on towards HS. Although Vista gets an MP9 kill for himself. If you can get one more, maybe upgrade off of the SMG, that would be nice, but obviously the next fight he finds is against the Mac 10, and it's not good enough to challenge his MP9, apparently. Ooh, that would have been a bit of a fight there, maybe. I don't know. I don't think Sikta would have peeked it with the MP9. Put it in towards the van instead. I thought he was going to drop it on balcony. Oh, this under aggression is about to be spotted. It's quite late as well, so a bit unfortunate. I don't think Swift main focus is to push in from connector. They do just want to stack up towards mid, regain control, and hopefully some kills alongside it. But Modo showing that he can do it with the rifle as well. That is nasty. It's all heads, and well, it's all on HS now. He wants to try and keep his sometimes affect how you play a little bit. Obviously it depends on the player, but into the A execute right now for OneTap. Confidence behind their ability to just land the shot and make that execute happen, and well, somehow Smek gets that trade. Didn't even look like he was looking at him, gets the flick in despite being blind as point for Levadia. Can't give very much room with the lack of utility and with the lack of kits as well. If that bomb goes down, they will be in trouble. Although, as I say that, I realise ZFX has picked one up, but it doesn't really seem to matter. They feel their favour in the T's right now. Although with the bomb in the open, things could get dangerous. Now it ends up in a 2-on-2. Low health on towards Smek as well. Won't be able to escape, but HiGHLiGHTS is actually going to land the shot there. Apologies, I thought it was Smek who was falling back. Ensuring that they're ready to trade each other is not an easy task by any means, but there it is. Smek jumps up on towards Ticket and spots him out. It's 16-4 again. I didn't expect that. We have a Berettas though up close in apps. This is going to be fun. He does have a little bit of support, I was going to say, with Modo also in position. He gets decked instantly. Modo position as the push begins to come in. Drawn struggling to land on the head, will eventually take Caesar out, but not before losing his teammate, and with the numbers now remaining equal. I was going to say this should be an opportunity for the bomb plant, but Adron forces the issue. His teammates, unfortunately, had been smoked off deep in the spawn, so he has no bomb. Will indeed get planted, but as I say that, the swings are going to come in. Vista puts himself very open. That is surprising. There was zero need for that. Now HS doesn't have the room to actually get this bomb planted, as they're going to push him down. managing to at least get the first kill, but the headshot is returned by Modo. And again, yeah, you can tell the difference. Neck, though, I was about to say, had been jump peeking this for a while and was about to find all 5 players as he peeks out. That was a bit of a surprise. And good damage, though. See, that nade didn't finish off Sikta, but he's down on 2. It's going to be ZFX who falls on the push through, and Dron has done a fantastic job. Sure, he eventually gets overrun, but he kept their advantage, and he left the final 2 players on the brink of death, which is enough to ensure the bomb doesn't even get planted. Ooh, Sikta swings around, and it's a really nice deagle shot, though. The dink on Modo. This is getting a little bit too close, but still the win was pretty much impossible. Very long rotations to get help on this B bomb site. Smek tries to do what he can from back on quad, eventually getting 1, but that's all he can find as Adron went down with 0 kills to his name, unfortunately. A flank of Banana. Alive for now at least, but heavily damaged. HiGHLiGHTS down to 20, and what the hell happened there? They line up for Caesar, he gets a team kill somehow. I can't believe there's people who just stay in chat. 2 pretty quick semi-finals as well. Did spot that player actually crossing into the tree. Unfortunately, got naded just before as well. And there you go. The execute now coming in. They've only 20 seconds to get on towards that bomb site. And with an opening from Swifter now, with a crossfire between the bomb site and the pit as well, this is going to be so difficult to do as the pressure is on. And as you can see, they just don't really have the time to clear it all out effectively. Charging into those M4s, getting torn up, and ZFX at least, I suppose, gets the save. His off-screen is way too vibrant. It blends in with the orange. Here we go. The B push through the smoke. Wasn't actually anyone peeking initially, so they managed to get a couple players through. Even a player in behind now in construction, which could be pivotal. The problem is they have to wait for him to make his play, which is allowing those rotations to also now come in. And, well, eventually Sikta, I was going to say, had the drop on one player up close, but he gets found out by a drawn Smek is still standing, and he's able to do further damage as they decimate the push in through those smokes. Things aren't really looking too different from the CT side. OneTap don't really, I guess, need to make too many adjustments. It's working pretty well, but they do actually decide to be a bit more aggressive around Banana this time, and, well, that's backfiring, unfortunately. The jump at the half wall doesn't go well initially there for just leave one player on Banana for now to try and take the mid control, which is going to come their way, but they end up getting a little bit overzealous. A charge around long from HS costs him his life. A peek in from a drawn then down Banana as well is actually going to extend this advantage even further for OneTap. And a perfectly timed flash there from Swifter as he comes out of Moto to just make that an easy kill for HiGHLiGHTS. A lot of security rather with their economy looking sharp for if they do end up losing a couple rounds. But late case this time, not bothering with the op. I was going to say it would probably imply they'd be playing a bit more of an aggressive round, but unfortunately they weren't given that opportunity. Just straight into B. Flash from Smek. Was gonna say it probably won't help his teammate, but he was dead anyway, so I don't think it made much of a difference. And Smek actually is able to find 2 off the back of it. A bit of help from a teammate's flash had come over as well. A massive gap in the CT smoke. I think it was blocked maybe by the body denied, but no, he actually gets the bomb down and doesn't even really take any damage there. The wallbang didn't land. The headshot will. 9-1. What about Fets? He's been everywhere. I'm pretty sure I casted him on a Chinese team at one point, which also had a Russian. Another kill through smoke. Okay, this is one way for Levadia to get it done. Not even looking. Eventually, though, a little bit at least returned. Swifter pushed up in apps. They're going to entrust him alone, actually. Molly is really bad for Swifter. It's unfortunate he actually wrapped all the way around towards long. It seemed like they sent out Caesar, kind of, anyway. He had to get away from the bomb, so he didn't have the option of saving him. Not looking too good. Tons of damage and a nade in on top of those low players. Thankfully, it goes over them. It doesn't do too much more on top of it, but they're just being picked apart. A couple of bullets from the M4s is all that's needed on pretty much everyone. Vista and Caesar do manage to return a small bit, but as you can see now, with the time running low, with players still around this bomb site as well, it's so difficult, but they should at least have the kill on Moto, but no, how is he still alive? He doesn't even need to get the kill on ZFX either. He's just delayed long enough for the support to come in. See if that's the player or not. It looks like he might actually just send the player back to get the bomb. Oh, damn. I thought Smek hit that flick over because that player died instantly, but no, it's like they still want to move in towards B, apparently. off, unfortunately, is going to be able to land one shot before the smoke blooms, and with Adron, we should have at least one of those kills, and it's actually going to be the bomb carrier as well, and Molly down then to ensure no room at all is given for the plant even to be put in place. Smoke off the spawn initially, taking that fight, stops them from having any sort of signal that it's coming in, but they don't check out the back corner. They're fully focused on quad. Smek has 2 to his name. Adron does the same, lining up the heads, and well, despite Caesar actually creeping into construction, he's still got 3 more to go here, and won't be able to get past the first of them in 14s, maybe even overtimes, but no, we haven't got any sort of a fight really from Levadia. Oh, even thinking that second player up there as he was coming through the smoke. Smek is going to spray down 2, full sprint then, blinded while he backs away to go ahead and take out HiGHLiGHTS, and it looked like it was going to be cleaned up with no casualties, but in the end, at least 1 player falls. Smoke is dropped for him to play in over on B. It's a cheeky one. Unfortunately, it's not going to pay off quite yet. Instead, it's actually Sikta's mid-aggression that gets pushed back on. 1 kill, honestly. Risky fight to continue taking down mid, and it's the final bullet in the mag that Adron manages to catch him with. That is unfortunate. Don't believe they have a smoke, though. Only that flash, so with that not blinding him up, there actually is going to be free reign for Caesar. That second shot was nasty. Took Adron out of mid-air. Swimming in the pool. They actually have to wrap it around construction just to pick the bomb up, and HiGHLiGHTS needs a bit of assistance right now. His teammates actually put deep into the spawn trying to deal with the man who's been a problem, of course, the entire time. And it's just Caesar who does it all. From the back of spawn, he picks up re-aggression in towards Banana. Just as OneTap starts to move up as well. Perfectly timed. Nice double angle, but one elevated. Unfortunately, he decided to drop down off the sandbags just as Moto started the spray down. Was able to line up 2 of them open in terms of taking kills. He'd rather let them onto the bomb site and let his teammates get their flank up Banana, but unfortunately they move a little bit too soon. Adron gets 1 kill, but they won't expect the second. Sikta has the perfect position. It's going to be the bomb carrier as well that he drops right now, so that's going to be pretty much the nail in the coffin for them. A nade up to do some damage as well, right into the face of Adron, and an MP9 bullet to the face to finish him off as well. There it is. And if they win the next gun round, I think their things are starting to close in a bit. That should maybe begin to worry, although they still do pretty good damage there with the pistols. In Inferno, the AKs usually are plenty. This is wild from Vista. I believe he was spotted, but he still catches the bomb carrier up on bridge. It's going to be a kill from ZFX as well in the meantime. So they have the bomb. Did he not see him? He dropped it to him. The bomb was literally just given to him. They have 0 clue that they just dropped it right in front of him. That is very unfortunate. Nana aggression is called in as well. I like that. Nice little double peek. I might force them to get the bomb and go A, and yeah, that is perfect. They're like, okay, we've seen 2 players Banana get bomb and go A. There's only 1 player there, Max, and he's not even on A. He's actually just chilling down the bottom watching the bomb. They had no clue. You love to see it. It's all on Swifter now, and well, he doesn't manage the first kill. Even if he did, though, there was already going to be 2 players waiting on him. As they swarm them mid, not checking on their quad though. Sikta lines them up, gets 4 for himself with ease. No fight at all to be given. Moto got the only kill. It's all Siktas and all headshots happen. Deep nade down mid. I like the balls here that they're willing to charge down mid, but it's against Tech 9s, and even though it's looking to work here initially, it is incredibly risky. Not the position away. Thankfully, the Deagle spam can be a little bit unpredictable and wild, but it's still ending in trades. They've got a 3-on-3 right now. This is honestly not going as well as you'd expect for Levadia. Down into a 3-on-2 even now as they take out HS. If you're a Levadia fan, you're worrying. As that one pretty much seals the deal. Caesar, I'm surprised, isn't backing away to save. They could do it dropping a weapon over to HS in the next round. And, well, I suppose it might be they can obviously still get their buys no matter what in the next round, but yeah, if he loses that weapon and buy, they were probably looking for a little bit more than 200 quid each. If they don't have to pay the coach and if they don't have to pay the order or whatever. So they definitely would have wanted more, but this is just absolutely horrible on Banana. I don't even know what to call it. I like the attempt of the aggression down, but unfortunately there was already the player tucked in up close in the corner, and the gap in the CT smoke even works out in favor of the T side. Not sure if they intended that when they went overtime and get the win and then pick up a victory on overpass as well. So Sikta has a strong position though. Oh, they have no idea. Yeah, he has a free drop pretty much on HiGHLiGHTS, and they might try and chase him in, which would be an issue against the MP9 up close. It's actually Adron coming in from behind on the opposite stairs. goes down, and Vista's going to clean them up with an MP9 as well over on low B control. So it is known that the commitment's coming through, so the mollies are getting dropped, but the flash catches ZFX moving in through Moto. I think that may have even been from a teammate, unfortunately, and the players in pit are just mowed down, both blinded. Them and, well, the championship point. There we go, Moto hits himself a nice little one-tap. SiGMA comes in for the final kill, and it's 16-9. It's not as one-sided in that second map, but it's just a very decisive.